It was great. Oh.
Super professional.
All right, looks like everybody's in. Good afternoon, everybody, and hello from. Let's get her some water.
Sorry, I muted. Sorry.
Oh,
Yeah, I had to cough.
She's professional. She muted her cough. Yeah, so we have Emily Sams here and Olivia Moultrie in preparation for the two matches on Saturday against Paraguay here in LA, and then up in Santa Barbara against Chile to start the year. We're right in the middle of January camp. So if you have a question for two players that are amongst the most experienced in this camp, with Olivia being, what did I say, the fourth most cap player on the roster, and of course Emily having played many games in the league and quite a few for our national team as well. So if you have a question, please raise your hand and we will get to you. Sean, go ahead.
Thank you. Just a quick question, Emily. Your university just won a national title. Any comments on that? Does that give you any sway given the number of Stanford players on your team as well?
No, we haven't talked about it that much, but I will say go Knowles. And what is that, the fifth star now? So just happy for the program to continue to be doing well.
Andrew Jones, go ahead, my friend.
Thanks, Aaron, and Happy New Year to you, and Happy New Year to you both. First for you, Emily, how's the new city being Los Angeles in terms of being Angel City FC, and how many cats do you and Dakota have right now? And for you, Olivia, you got the World Sevens broadcasting time in that fun experience. So how was your time being a broadcaster for the first time? So for you first, Emily.
We'll start with Angel City's newest signing.
Yeah, it was great to be able to welcome everyone to my city. That was fun. And then, but yeah, it's been good. I've been here for about 2.5 weeks, and so just got to be plugged into the team and get settled. And so I'm really excited for the season. And then, yeah, per my Instagram, I now have 4 cats. So I feel weird that I'm a cat person now. But yeah, just they're my sister's cats, so we're keeping them for a little bit.
The broadcasting was super fun. I feel like I may have locked in my post-playing career, which I hope is like very far away. But with that being said, the TNT people after it was over, they were like, "Wow, you really like to talk about soccer." I was like, "Yup." I hope that's why you asked me to do this. No, yeah, I really enjoyed it, and hopefully that's something I can do in the future as well.
Thanks, Andrew. Jim, go ahead. Still muted. Are you there, Jim? No, you dropped off.
There we go. Yep,
Oh,
I got
okay.
it.
Yep.
Sorry about that. I was gonna say, first of all, you two look like rookies, not veterans, just by the look of it, the youthful look that both of you have.
That's a compliment.
Thank
Thank you.
Yeah.
For sure. For sure. Emily, I'm going to start with you. Just a lot going on. I mean, obviously, new team. Just recently, about a month ago, you guys were ending the year playing the games against Italy and stuff. How have you used some free time? Do you seek out free time to just sort of rest up and get your mind right in preparation for not only now the international window opening up again, but not only the NWSL season?
Yeah, I think definitely feeling a little bit, I feel like everyone hits that wall at the end of the season, and so the off season is just crucial to get that rest. I feel like my first 2 off seasons, I was like, oh, I want to travel, I want to see my family, but I learned that that does not help me rest that much, and so I actually just kept it chill and just didn't worry about sitting on my couch too much. I'm like, whatever, this is my 1 month. I get to just relax and like go for a walk and then sit on the couch. So I did that.
It's good. No, and you have the cats to join you for it.
Yeah, exactly. And also balancing a move. So I had to take my time while I had it.
How about you, Olivia? Same question.
Honestly, the off season for me, my whole family lives in Oregon, so it's like really relaxing being able to be with them at all points. And yeah, no traveling for me after World Sevens. I was like had to take a little bit of rest and then just kind of back to training, back on the field. But I have a really good group of people in Portland that I get to train with, so it was a fun time. Lots of pickup games.
Enjoy California. It's really cold around the country right now.
I know. I'm like enjoying the sun. I haven't seen the sun in, I mean, clearly look at me. I haven't seen the sun in a really long time. I'm not blessed with that gene. So.
Thank you, ladies.
Sean, go ahead.
Uh, this is for either Emily or Olivia. AO OK has been called into the team. I know there's been a lot of hype surrounding her. What are your general impressions of her so far? What are your thoughts when you see her and competing against her in training? What kind of attributes stand out, and what do you make of her progress so far?
Yeah, I'll take this one.
Okay.
I think she's done great. I think you have to stay ready even when you make the reserve roster, and then, you have to stay ready for these moments. And I think she's done that, and she's performed well. And I will say there is like a lot of information to take in. The level is extremely high, the intensity is high, and we're all like, this is our preseason camp. And so definitely a bit of a learning curve for everyone, but I think with that in mind, she's done extremely well.
And then I'd like to get your thoughts on how Olivia Moultrie has been doing so far in her career. I mean, only at like age 20, you've already accomplished so much. I'd love to kind of get your thoughts on how.
Yeah, I think she's been crushing it. I think she crushed it. I mean, how many goals did you have at the end of last year? Like scoring for Portland, scoring for the national team. Like I feel like she couldn't stop scoring at the end of last year. And yeah, I feel like I've watched her from a distance, and then of course, scouting when we play against Portland, but I think I've definitely seen her growth like in the last year to 6 months, and I think it's shown on the field. She's been instrumental for Portland and now for this team.
I think so.
Yeah.
Really nice.
The stats speak for themselves,
McCaffrey, did you have another one?
Yes, if I may.
Yeah, please.
Thank you. Olivia, it was brought up by Andrew about the sevens. We were actually there a day or two before you were there. I mean, that was like, it was a party. You have World Cup players from the Ferns, from your country bouncing all over the place, coaches, international players. They're doing the Macarena. What is your take on that as far as bringing that level of entertainment, not just a sport in general, but specific to women's soccer?
Yeah, I think what's really cool about that tournament period is it just brings you back to what we do and why we do it in the first place, which is that we love to play. I feel like the entire premise of the tournament is really just bringing us kind of back to our roots. Like, why did we start playing? What makes us enjoy the sport? And that's just like being with your teammates, small-sided games, getting to compete. Obviously, competing for money, that makes it a little bit more fun. But I think, yeah, they just did a really good job balancing everything about that tournament in terms of players from different countries getting to experience it, playing against different levels, different cultures, and then obviously just like the most fun thing ever. You're playing small-sided with your teammates. So it was a really fun thing to watch. I commented multiple times that I wish I could have been on the field, but next best thing was watching it right up close. So yeah, it was really enjoyable for sure.
Thanks, Sean. Unless anyone else raises their hand, we're gonna go to Andrew, back to Andrew for one final one. Go ahead.
Thanks, Hype. Olivia, you got Riley Turner now on the national team with you, your Portland Thorns teammate. Let's talk about just her reaction and you being, teammates with her now on the national team. And you're calling Mayor Sands since Los Angeles is her new home. So.
Yeah, I have absolutely loved having Ray in camp with me. We've known each other since I was like 9 or 10 years old. So the relationship is definitely like, it's been a while, but we've been close, honestly, ever since we met and playing at SC Blues together and then various national team things and now Portland and now the full team. So I just like couldn't be happier for her. We finally got to be on the same team today and we kept looking at each other. I was like, hey, like we get to finally play together. But yeah, it's been so fun and I'm just really happy for her and our connection, I feel like, has shown in multiple games in Portland, and hopefully we get the opportunity to do that this weekend. But either way, it's just so exciting for her to be here, and I'm happy I get to do it with her. So
thanks.
Let's go to, sorry, Mr. Nguyen. I'm not sure how to pronounce your first name, but go ahead.
Yeah, it's Fook. Thank you so much. So Olivia, you scored multiple goals from free kicks in the NWSL season. What have those conversations been like with Emma Hayes and potentially taking on more of that regards for this camp and games with so many young players?
If the opportunity presents itself, I'll be ready to step up and take one. And yeah, we'll see. We haven't really had any in-depth conversations about it, but I'm practicing every day and it's fun to see it yield results. But yeah, if she asks me to take one, I'll be ready and we'll see what happens.
You're not just gonna grab the ball.
I mean, I probably will, but we'll probably have a plan beforehand, honestly, so we'll see.
Jim, do you have another one?
Yeah, I do.
Yeah,
I
go ahead.
wanted to know before the season started, the NWSL season, what can you take away from this sort of camp and the competitions you're playing against South American teams? Is there something valuable both of you can really grasp here to bring into your club teams kind of right before the season?
We'll go to Emily first.
Yeah, I think it's a great way to jumpstart our NWSL season. I think for me personally, it's great to kind of just focus on what the national team wants from me as I go into my club environment. Obviously, when I'm in my club environment, that what they want takes precedence, but then, for extras and stuff like that, I can focus on what the national team wants. So it's good to get those reminders and yeah, be in the best environment to start off the year. I think that's a great way to get that momentum going into the NWSL season.
Yeah, I always think there is something to take out of the opportunity of wearing the crest and, getting to be coached by Emma and Denise and the staff here and all the analysts. Like, there's always a learning opportunity here. I think it's really exciting to see the opportunity presented to a lot of players in this camp. And it's players that, I've played with on youth teams and just seeing kind of start coming into the league. And so, like, that's fun for me to get to connect with them on a different level and not always on different teams, but getting to do it together. So yeah, there's been it's been very competitive the last couple of days, but it's been really enjoyable, and that's what you want at the highest level. And yeah, it's always fun to be able to be in camp, of course, and an honor to wear the crest, but to be able to start the year like that is the best. So
Sounds good. Thank you.
Back to Sean Hartnett. Go ahead, Sean.
Olivia, I just want to get an idea of what it's like for you to work with Coach Hayes. She's very detail oriented, and I just want to get a better idea of just how the staff prepares you for upcoming opponents like Paraguay and Chile, being so detailed obsessed and being able to get all the little bits of information and data possible to give you the best opportunity to shine.
yeah, it's really interesting. I was talking to people about working with Emma, and I just feel like she has this perfect balance of freedom and letting us express ourselves, but within a system that allows us to be successful. But also, she's really good at picking what information she does give us. So I think we are surrounded in a world of stats, and everyone has a number for everything. And Emma is really smart about the most important things and the things that lead to success. And those are things that are brought to our attention and that we work on specifically. And at the same time, it's like we have a freedom within a structure to be who we are. And I think, I mean, you obviously have a lot of talent within the USA, and she has just done an incredible job, I think, at bringing people in, but really setting the standard and being able to come in and you get answers for everything. You're not going to come in and not know what to do. You are presented with what this team wants and what she expects. And honestly, I couldn't enjoy something more just having very clear expectations from a coach who clearly is extremely knowledgeable about what she does. I have really, really enjoyed playing for Emma and hope to get to do that for a long time. But yeah, it's been very, very fun.
Anything to add? What were we gonna answer?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I would just say that, I mean, obviously Emma knows what it takes to be successful, and so she shares her knowledge with us and helps us, just with the information of what it takes to consistently play at a high level. And so I think she drops all these little nuggets that if you're paying attention and if you're applying it, your game is only going to grow. And so I really appreciate that from her.
Awesome. Well, since there are no more hand raised, that is a good way to end it. We appreciate your time, and hopefully we'll see some of you at the Dignity Health Sports Park this weekend. Thanks, everybody.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah.